Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to I think this is part 8 now, actually. It'll have the right number in the, hello you.
Citizen, just my luck. Stuck in the sticks with this crazy old woman.
Okay, yeah, so welcome to, I think it's part 8. If it's not part 8, it'll say so in the description down there, but I think it's part 8 now. So, we've just gone to Falkreath just to say hello as part of, our wanderings, because we had our little message to say come here and talk to us about becoming a Thane. And so okay, well you know what, yeah, let's meet the Jarl and have a bit of a good time. Let's put that one on so we can see what this guy wants. See what this guy wants from Sean the Argonian. Oh dear. Well, he's probably asleep. What is the time? Yeah, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's all right. You won't be bothered if I wake him up. Oi, you. I'm here.
Yes. What is it that you want?
I got your letter. I'm Sean the.
Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true.
Well, there can't be
There's
that
a
many. I've
group
only
of
really
bandits
just
in my
recently joined the
hold that
companions, and that's about it.
May have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
Hang on. So, you've been working with bandits, and you want me to cover it up? Wow, you're corrupt, and you're just very brazen about telling me. You have no idea who I am, and you have no idea if I'm going to do this for you, and you have no idea about anything else. Wow. Corruption at the highest point.
Good.
Now, I'm going to do it, because, quite frankly, I don't see any real reason not to, because bandits are bandits, and they should be removed. But how did you become a Jarl when you were so young anyway?
My uncle Dawnguard was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the hold, I now serve as Jarl.
Well, probably not if you're endorsing bandits, because you know the bandits are hurting your people. But okay.
Execute every last bandit. Spare no one.
Yeah, I'd imagine you want me to. The political structure of Skyrim is a touch ridiculous. It's like, okay, you've got Jarls, and you've got Thanes, and you've got all that jazz, and... Oh, dearie me. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do that thing for you. Let's have a quick look. Where is this, Let's just go back to, where is this mission? Where is it? Well, I suppose I can do that on the way back, really, because I'm going to be heading up that way. And I'll fast travel this time. I don't need to really walk back up, because I know there's a few locations I can discover on the way, but I don't think it's really necessary. Oh dear. But yeah, well, hang on. So you're getting a cut from bandits in another holds area, so you're deliberately messing over others for your own personal gain. Well, I'm not sure how willing I should be to help you. I mean, dear. Let's do it, because it's on our way back. We'll speak to Codlack and move from there.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
I'm not even wasting my time with you. Straight in for a murder. Well, I say murder. I just killed your sorry ass. I'm physically far stronger than I ever thought I was. All the physics engine in this game is broken. I'll let you guys work out which okay, I'll let you guys work out which of those you think is more likely.
Aren't you worried someone will wander in here? The entrance isn't exactly busy, though. Is someone there?
There's someone there? Yes, there is. It's me.
Give up while you're still there.
Well, that was easy. I know you're not the only bandits in here, but don't know where the other one's gone. That's
What was that?
yeah, well, you know, it was me making noise.
Let you.
There's a lot of bandits in Skyrim. Now, there is a fan theory on the internet that the reason that the bandits are the actual true Nordic culture, and everyone else that is like claiming to be Nord or whatever, or is a Nord but it's like living in the cities, are just people who are, well, they're sort of people who have like, lost their way, as it were. They're not really part of the Nordic culture, because there's various mainly, and the main reason for this is that most of the bandits, particularly the Nordic raced bandits, are shouting the names of the old Nordic gods, rather than like by Stun and by Ysmir, rather than you know, by Talos or anything else. And it holds weight. I'll give it that, and it would explain a lot, especially if there's so many bandits. But I don't know. I like the theory. I like the idea of it, but it's just. Oh, there we go. A few more bandits. Da-na-na-na.
Try and fight back.
Don't know why I picked up the shield. I'm not going to use it.
Where are you?
Oh, there's the way. Walk up that. See, you've got one axe. I've got two swords. There is no way you can outfight me. And you are the last one. Maybe, but it's going to get to you first. Swish. Right, well, I'm not going to return to Sigdy, not yet, because, quite frankly, he's a deplorable individual, and he can wait. Don't need anything from here. Let's get out of here. I think this is the way out. Yeah, there we go. A lot of these dungeons have a quick way out at the back, because it's kind of... this is something about dungeon design that kind of bothers me a little bit. There's no harm in... If it's a small thing like this, there's no harm in a little bit of backtracking. Whereas, when it comes down to... You know, no one's asking you to kind of... No one's saying you have to go around the entire thing, but it's... I don't know, it's like a small amount of backtracking is fine. I think a small amount of backtracking is okay. It just feels a little bit, not forced, but a little bit just, kind of a little bit crappy that you kind of, there's an exit right there. You don't have to go too far to get out. It's like, well, it cheapens the dungeon really. Like in Oblivion, you didn't have to, you could basically just walk your way straight out. You had to kind of backtrack a little bit to get out, and it's like, you know what, that's fine. There we go. And That's fast travel. It's not far, but I'm. This is the thing about it. There's such vast expanses of land, and there's just, you know, no point you sitting here listening to me witter away about something nonsensical.
You there. The Dawnguard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
What's the Dawnguard?
We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them.
Okay, well, I haven't noticed any vampires around at the moment, so, I don't
You're
really know
not
if you're actually
paying
there.
attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price.
Hang on. Vigilance, Dawnguard. Oh, what are you talking about, you crazy orc?
The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawnguard. Real, serious vampire hunters.
Well, you know what? That sounds pretty cool. Fighting vampires. I'm a bit of a killing machine myself. I've recently become a werewolf. Oops, so I shouldn't be saying that out loud. But you know, yeah, I'll sign up. I can kill vampires.
Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawnguard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawnguard material.
Okay, well, you know, I'll stop by Riften and I'll have a look. So, Dawnguard. Now, if I'm being honest, I wasn't expecting the Dawnguard DLC kicks off a little bit early.
You know what's
I
wrong
would have
with
preferred it if it was a case of...
Disappointing?
Well, this is it. With the Dragonborn DLC, it only kicks off if you're over level 30
I work with my mother.
and you've...
Sell fruits
ooh,
and vegetables.
looks like something's about to
It's
happen.
fun most days. The hard work.
Let's have a look at this.
Need something?
These two aren't a problem anymore.
A silver hand have come here and they've attacked us openly. What's going on?
These two aren't a problem anymore.
The Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack your Vasker. We got the Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack your Vasker. We got the Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack your Vasker. We got most of them, but I think a few stragglers made it out.
Okay, well...
These two aren't a problem anymore.
Well, that's actually a little bit messed up. I'm over encumbered. I swore I wasn't going to get over encumbered. Well, this is it. There's not really anything else I want to kind of get rid of just yet, because I want to sell. So, you know what? I'm going to grab this. I'm going to quickly go and sell this up with Girl and Greymane, and then we'll come back and deal with this. Now, actually, no, sod it. Make some decisions. Wolf boots. And the iron shield, drop that. I'll come back and sort that out later. Let's talk to Courtney. But yeah, that's a Dawnguard kicks off pretty quick, and it's like,
Where have you been? I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack your Vasker. We fought them off, but the old man, Godlak, he's dead.
Oh my god. Was anyone else hurt? Is this... was it
No,
just him?
but they made off with all our fragments of Ruth Rad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of Jorvaskr will be sung.
Jorvaskr?
We will avenge Kodlak, and they will know terror before the end.
Okay, right, well... the jug is still there.
I've been tending to the warriors of Jorvaskr for as long as I can remember.
Well, wiping out the Silver Hand seems like a great idea. What am I going to do with these 5 grand moral witch heads then? Okay, right, well, let's go. Okay, so this is actually starting to tie the Silver Hand into the story a little bit more, but even then, they're just bandits with silver weapons. They don't... they're not really a viable threat, at least not in any threat that I'm... It doesn't feel like there's actually much of an effort with them. Let's
Got
get
a
rid of
lot of
some...
steel to shake. Gods be praised.
Let's just quickly get rid of these. There we go. Now, where? See, that's the problem. If you have something on, it doesn't let you go get the next one to boot in, which is a bit silly. Oh, that's miles from anywhere. Closest place would be Dawnstar. Let's get the cart to Dawnstar. And from there, we shall journey on.
Don't leave any of them alive.
Make them bleed.
Yeah.
It's nice that you
Wanna
guys
hear a
basically
little
stood there
lore
and watched.
wisdom?
You know, you could have done
You
something,
don't
but
really know a woman till you have a strong drink
Yes.
and a fist fight with her.
honestly.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most of the time.
Running through
they're
running through
reforming the
the
Dawnguard.
town.
Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort.
Right, so I think this is the final mission of the companions, which I'm gonna have I'll look it up. What I'll do is I'll do a little I'll do it after we've done this mission. After I've done this video, I'll do a little I'll do a sort of like a small amount, do a little bit of research, and then I'll sit down and do another video just on the companion quest lines. Sorry, quest line, just to talk about this, because it's kind of... This feels fairly... See, now I'm having to sit and talk about it and go through the whole thing like this, it's kind of like... It doesn't feel like there's much to it. And there really isn't.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
I'm going to Dawnstar.
Climb and back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called themselves.
Hang on,
I hear there's whole...
hang on. You've never heard of a Khajiit before? One of like the 10 major races on the continent that you're on, and you've never heard of them. Damn, we really are in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. Right. Well, let's walk into Dawnstar just so we get that location up for the future. Hey, you're never gonna guess. The guy who drove the cart that got us here never knew that you guys even existed. Yeah. There we go. Now see, this is what Skyrim should look like across the whole thing. It should be snow across everything, with a small amount of greenery near Markarth, because that's supposed to be where all the farms are. But everything else is supposed to be like a snowy wasteland. And the thing is, when you play Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, you go towards Bruma, towards the north, everything's all covered in snow. So it's a bit weird that everything's covered in snow, and then you get like a Scandinavian kind of, I would imagine, fairly cold area, but still, it's got all the trees, it's got everything all open. So it's like, huh. Running around. Ysgramor and Ruth Rad. If Kodlak's already dead, then it makes anything else effectively irrelevant when it comes to whether he wants to go to Sovngarde or not, because he's not going to be able to go there because he's dead now. So it becomes a moot point whether I do anything to save him, but Lord Hirsine has got his, or Hirsine, how you want to pronounce it, has already got his soul. No. But I'm sure they'll find a way to fudge it so he can be free. Right. Never should have come here? No. But then you probably shouldn't have stayed. I'm just going to go straight in. I'm not bothered with you. Actually, no, I don't think this is the last thing. I think there's, after this mission, I think there's like, there's another thing. I remember there's another dungeon, I think. No, we'll take that. Barred from the other side. Okay, well, fine. Make me walk around. You will not like the consequences, and you'll all end up dead.
Huh?
Another dank castle.
What was that?
That's all you've got? That's it? That's all you've got?
Stabby stab. Running through the castle. That wasn't a skill book. I feel a bit cheated now. And there we go. Kill you in your sleep or before you can get out of bed. Because, oh yeah, mark of a hero. Because if you can keep following me like that, I'm going to get annoyed. fighting our way through. It'd be interesting. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm a werewolf, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Dawnguard. Thinking about it, because I don't know if they'll accept you being a werewolf. And I know they're primarily against vampires, but then it's like, it's technically I would still count as some sort of abomination, and you know, you don't allow the unclean to live. Here we go. Running through the cellar.
Someone there.
This what you want? Huh?
None of you can stand up to me. What are you barging into me for, you weirdo? Don't need to take any of that.
What was that?
Never should have come here.
You just pushed me into picking up a ruined book. Oh. Oh, Vilcus, you... If I have to do a random murder, I'm murdering you. Not that I need any of this really anyway, but it's just... Hang on. Learn those 2 spells through the books I've got.
Can't hide from me.
Well, everyone's dying really easy, which is nice. I know, it's because I've got the settings down a little bit. If I let you out, you come and help me. I mean, because technically, you know, I'm a werewolf as well. Maybe. Oh, nice, bastard! I just gave you freedom, and all you want to do is attack me. And now I can see right through your head because of a glitch. I'll take the horse meat. Another werewolf. Looks like a couple of werewolves got loose down here. But I'm not running into pillars. Just walking around.
What time to end this little game? You're nothing.
Okay. Oh, that way. Running through, wherever we are. God. There is a lot for this dungeon, isn't there? And adds credence to my earlier theory that this was going to be the last one. But even if it's not, it's kind of...
Watch it there, bro.
sorry for Wipe out the Silver Hand. Yep. Not much of a rogue faction, or just an enemy faction to deal with, but you know, can't complain. Let's have a little drinky poo to celebrate. I'm not taking that, I don't need to. Right, well I've wiped them out. Okay, so okay. Is it worth trying to upgrade anything that I've got here, or is it... Okay, no, I can't. Not with what I've got here. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do it now, but I am going to power up the smithing stuff. I'll do it off camera so I don't waste anyone's time, but I do have to... I have to make my kit more viable, just for the long term for the game. Let's get out of here. Oh, I've now got 3 places unlocked: Dawnstar, Whiterun, and Falkreath. So that's quite cool. I've been asked to join the Dawnguard, so I'll probably have a look at that. Well, that's going to be the next thing, because the game has intentionally already asked me to do it. So.
The others have probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now. The others have probably prepared Kodlak's
You
funeral
literally
by
just
now.
said that.
Come up to the Sky Forge to pay your respects.
Well,
Heard about what you did, killing those foul witches. Well done, companion.
I did. I killed several witches, but they weren't witches. They were hag ravens.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
They don't actually have witches in this game. Well, that's probably not true. They probably do have a few witches. I don't think I've ever seen any. Sky Forge.
Who will start?
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame.
We grieve.
At this loss,
We weep. We weep.
Okay.
For the fallen, we shout.
Fusroda.
And for ourselves,
We take our leave.
His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Okay, well, I can go to the Underforge.
do you have the fragments of Ruth Rad still? I'll need to prepare them for mounting again.
Yeah, I do still have them. I've literally just got here. I return them with honor. Nod my head.
Don't get too flowery on me, lad. Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you. There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things.
Oh, and I am. It'd be my pleasure.
I'll be here.
Wait. Anyway, you started this conversation. What were you talking to me for? Yeah, exactly. That's the stuff I dropped down there. Hee 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 hee. Right. Let's get this shard of Ruth Rad. And considering there's like what, 20, 30 companions. Well, actually probably less than that, it's probably closer to about 10 that we actually see. 5 of which are werewolves. It's surprising that anything happened, but that the Silverhand were able to get anywhere in here, but you know, it's these things happen. Let's have a quick look at his journal. Nosy through in my dream I see the line can't read. I see the line of Harbinger's heart. I'll start with it. Each of them sincere. Okay, so basically I'm not reading any more of this because it's not picking anything up. Right, well, that's a good thing to have, you never know. Let's give this to your grey mane. And I think our little adventure to kill more Silverhand and to get revenge on the Silverhand, avenge Codlak's death.
Might head down to the meadery later, see what you're brewing up, and smell the honey.
What? Why is he over here? Oh, it's getting to the end of the day, he's going to go home. But you can't go home yet.
You're back. Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Well, of course they are. Go and say hello to the circle. I think once we've spoken to them, we'll see what new mission pings up and what it is, and
The old man had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilcus.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde, but all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Codlak did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Codlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Codlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Ruth Rad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and the elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken, and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield brother here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Codlak shall fuel the rebirth of Ruth Rad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Ruth Rad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Iskramor for Codlak.
Right. Well, I will see you all there, because that is a long old journey, and where is it? God. What's up there? I can go to Dawnstar and walk around to the side to find it. Okay, that's fine. Right, well, I think we can cut this off here. I think we've just done a little bit more avenging Kodlak against the Silver Hand and meeting a very corrupt politician, the Jarl there, Folgriff, being you know, indulging bandits. Nice. Okay, we'll cut it off there and we'll see you in the next bit.